broke barriers of languages. And especially with regional films, it has got a original content. So मैं उससे ज़्यादा attract हो रहा हूँ. And as a businessman, my ROI is always better in regional films.
I think it's working. This ROI on this is also going to work very well. A lady who knows a lot about ROI, 200 plus crores. First round of applause, Drishyam 2. You have to say it. In a very barren desert, there's a little oasis. There are some films that are coming out right now. It must make you feel 100 feet taller, right? Sometimes when you're out there, because it's like a batsman. When he scored a 300, and if others as good have hit about 50, you must feel a little better. So how are you feeling now in this current state, in this, the releases and, in Bollywood right now?
A very good morning to everyone. Thank you for being here. Before I answer your question, I have to say to what Anand sir just said. We lost a very special... It's fine. Thank you. We lost a very special part of film industry. I remember the last time I met Satish sir, he said, "Tu kaisi hai?" मैंने कहा मैं ठीक हूँ. काम कर रही है ना तो ठीक ही होगी. So that's how much he loved cinema. And so we're all here for Kabzaa, which we made with all our love, a lot of hard work. Rchandru, our director, has put his heart and soul into this film. He has this ability to dream big, and he's made his dream come true. And here we are. I've really enjoyed being part of this film. When I first saw the small teaser, which he showed me, I was blown away. I was like, wow, I need to be part of this film. And the first day, I wore my outfit, and I went on the set, and how EJ, cameraman, he lit up the whole set. I felt like, wow, I belong here. This is amazing. And when I first time met Upendra sir, literally the word is blown away because, he's such a big star, such a big superstar, yet so humble, so down to earth. He has, he's a director, actor, been there, done it all, but there's not even this much of ego, not this much of attitude, but so easy to work with, so simple and always so supportive. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being part of the film. I love the little hand movement that you've done. It's like the heartbeat, yeah. So thank you for everyone to be part of the film, from the sets, which are larger than life, but there's a lot of soul in there. From the direction to everyone part of the film. Thank you, Anand sir, for believing in it. And thank you all for being here. I always believe the film that I'm doing will become a big hit. I pray to Krishna that it will become a big hit. And I hope that with all your love and support, this becomes a huge hit. Thank you.
Your balance sheet is doing very well so far, so I think it should work. But I have to ask the most cliched question. In so much of action and so much of chaos, even in the trailer, there are things falling apart all the time. Now there's this lovely poster with a very regal you inside it. It's looking beautiful.
Yeah.
How are you being able to be so calm in such a film with so much of chaos and action that is going on? So please do tell me about that.
Look, मेरे को dance करना पसंद है. मुझे कथक करा लो. So that's why the song with which the first thing that we shot for the film was a song Namami Namami, and but मुझे action से बहुत डर लगता है. बहुत डर लगता है.
In a film like this.
मुझे तो बहुत डर लगता है. जैसे ही वो जिमी जब पीछे से आती है और वो फायर होता है, वो डस्ट आती है, और जब वो सब कुछ करते हैं तो मैं तो बिल्कुल ही डर जाती हूँ. मैं तो बोलती हूँ मुझे मत कराओ.
So how did you? Chandru sir, you can answer in Kannada.
बहुत अच्छा डायरेक्टर था उसने एक्शन सीक्वेंस में.
I will ask Chandru sir, you answer in Kannada if you want. No problem. We'll
I love action sequences, which is ये लोग तो काम नहीं देंगे अगर मैं ऐसे बोलूँगी.
But दूर से देखना पसंद है.
दूर से एक्शन बड़े पर्दे में देखने में बहुत मजा आता है.
This very sweet gentleman is a mammoth director, writer, co-producer also. Sir, to make a film like this, and what she's saying is that you had to keep her away. We were discussing a while back also how you look so calm, sweet and composed, but you are very different on the set.
You have to listen to when he's narrating the story to you. So madam, you're like this and you're standing here, and then the hero comes and sees this and he's crying there. And I'm like, Manoj, why is he crying? And then this happens. And then it is an emotional scene. I'm not even in that scene, but that's a scene which Upendra sir seen. With you also he cried? Don't you? But when he was narrating the script to you?
No, he cried only when he had to pay me.
That was going to come for sure. I actually, before Chandru sir speaks, can we call Anand Audio on stage, please? Chandru sir, how are we? Yes. Oh, he's here on stage. Chandru sir, now if you can answer your experience about the filming and all these things. You speak in Kannada and we'll slowly translate if you want to, whatever you're comfortable with.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಬಾದ್ಶಾ ಕಿಚ್ಚಸುದೀಪ್ ಸರ್, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಉಪಿ ಸರ್, ಶಿವರಾಜ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆ ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ಅವರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸನೇ ಈ ಕಬ್ಜಾ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ಕಬ್ಜಾ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ಕಬ್ಜಾ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇದ್ದು ಅಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಆದರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಕಾರಣ. 17th ಅಷ್ಟು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನೇನು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೋ ಅದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದು ನಾನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದೊಂದು ಟೀಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಉಪಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಒಂದು ಟೀಮ್, ಕಬ್ಜಾ ಟೀಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ನಂದು ಒಬ್ಬಂದಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
I would like to translate what he said. He just told in very big way, learn Kannada soon.
So after all, that's all. Basically, you're saying just come and watch the movie, sir, on 17th, right? We will definitely be watching it, 100%. I think
whatever he wants to tell, he's telling the theatre.
But Upendra sir, when you do a film like this, also as we see the level of action, the level of theatrics has increased a lot over the years. Now everyone will say we want Marvel, we want all this, always there. So have you as actors also, now it's a lot difficult, it's different, it's no longer just about stardom and about the the great appeal of every star that is down south or here in Bollywood as well. How difficult has it been to match up to people's expectations now in the last 2-3 years, especially with films like this which have a lot of action?
Yeah, like we started this film mostly 4 years back. I have given 3 years date to him, 3 years continuously. Whenever he calls, I should go and sit there. If I go in the morning, actually, he used to call me at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I have to cooperate because of this grandeur, junior, this, that. Then I said, okay, leave it. Anyhow, I accepted this film. And he is very clever. He used to show me this, whatever he had, no?
Yeah.
The same thing, showreel and teaser and all. Actually, when he goes, then we don't have any words. Okay, sir. Carry on. That is the dream, like shots and all. See, sir, I am doing this. Okay, sir, please continue. Like that. Same thing with you also. He showed you that showreel.
No, sir, he showed me to everyone.
Huh?
He showed me to everyone.
That is, he is very clever.
Yeah, but that's true. He showed both of you.
Yes, Shreya just said on the mic. Yeah. यार एक्चुअली 10 लोग हैं, 5 माइक है ना, तो आगे पीछे जाएगा. Anand ji, what is the blueprint now? What is the magic mantra that anybody needs to have? Just a last couple of questions before I open out. Everyone's very stressed. Theater full हो रहे हैं कि नहीं हो रहे हैं? Footfall लोगों को समझ में आ गया है. People have understood what the meaning of footfall is. Collections are net, gross. Everybody has done a PhD. So how does now one be a producer in this current state and not be nervous about it? Because you don't look nervous. I don't see a single line on your forehead also. How? But how?
Yeah, I think you need to have conviction in your product. That's most important. And whatever we have seen, whether it is songs or teaser or trailer, as a producer, I'm extremely happy, and I'm sure people will really love it. As far as footfall is concerned, as after the pandemic, as we know, if you make nice film, good content, definitely people will come. We have seen Shah Rukh's film, what has happened. So that proves that people are ready to spend money. They are ready to come, invest their 5 hours of their life. They are ready to come to theatre. So I'm sure that this Kabzaa is also that kind of experience. And to enjoy this experience, people will definitely come to theatre.
This is large enough to actually seat a lot of people. If you have 20 households here only, sir, that will be enough. Before I wrap up, Mayank Shroff, the head of programming and distribution at Cinepolis India, I'd like to actually speak to him because since you did mention Pathan, and he's had 14 years of experience in this, the footfalls have been fantastic for everybody. But you know, you can't only get a carbon copy of that. There's going to be some that are going to hit and some maybe not. But you know, what are your expectations now? And you can also answer this question. How have the audiences sort of reacted? You know, you all run the theatre, so you all understand, you know, what's working and what's not working, what needs to be changed, and some gimmicks that need to be put in. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Sure. So first of all, namaste and thank you everyone for coming here. Thank you Chandru sir, Anandji for arranging the event at Cinepolis. Thank you Upendra sir. Thank you Kicchasudeep sir. Thank you Shreya for being here. And to answer you, yes, I believe what has happened in the pandemic, we have watched a lot of content at home. So this barrier of east, west, north, south and international has been broken. So not Pathan or Drishyam being a super duper blockbuster, or the footfalls or collections were 50% above the expectation. But also Japanese and Korean films are also working. After that, Jujitsu suddenly planning one show and and Bihar or UP, it's doing houseful for 4 weeks.
I'm sorry, did you say Japanese films in
Yes,
Bihar and
Japanese
UP?
films. Yes.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
So basically language barrier has broken. This Oscar film, Everything Everywhere, I'm sure a lot of people have heard, that ran for like 5 weeks in India. So double or triple the expectation. So now coming to Kabzaa, I think it's magnanimous, it's a mass entertainer, and we are 100% sure as an exhibitor. We have a lot of queries on social media, on bookings, and we are very excited to open the advance booking, I believe, tomorrow, this Friday, for next Friday advance. And
that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, 1 week is a very big round of applause. Actually, that is
Yes.
great. And with the combined fan following of the people on stage only, Kiccha sir, Upendra sir and Shreya, there should be at least 1 crore tickets bought. That is the minimum fan following that you all have. So okay. Today, Kiccha sir is in a different mood, so I'm waiting for the answer to be given.
No, now you're putting pressure. Till now, nobody had. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll do because, you were talking about the pandemic and the films. See, when a man is successful, everything looks very easy, right? So when you have a slightly not so great phase of life, everything looks difficult. It's not about just films or anything, I guess, anywhere. You just need to go on, If not you, somebody else will be going on. That's also okay. One Pathan, as you were talking about, changes the whole dynamics and the equations and the confidences of people. Like that, similarly, when you say Kannada films coming to Mumbai, it took many years. It took many, many years. Not that we were not doing good films at all. We were doing great films. But it's just a phase. It's just a phase when you get it. But even that, I don't think we should be taking into so much of pride and saying that we are doing the best. It's a good time. Enjoy it. Do better. And somebody else's time will pop up again. Take a back seat. Wait for your time again. I think that's the best way to handle the situations and not really get into some rocket science just to understand what is the market. It's just doing well. Let us do it well.
It's all a cycle. Now, before I open out to the press for questions, I want to thank Cinepolis India, which is the first international cinema exhibitor in India. Over 437 screens, 62 cities. It's an unmatched experience, and so many of us have actually sat in this theatre and watched so many press screenings, and I completely agree with that. I'm opening out to the press. I know I've asked a lot of questions, but please go ahead. You all can ask any more.
Yeah.
You've got one mic? Yes.
Yeah. Hello. Can I ask? Yeah. Upendra sir. Yeah. Yeah. Can I ask? Yeah. Yeah. Upendra
yes,
sir. The trailer of Kabzaa is marvelous. It has, all the showmanship and production values are
Thank you,
brilliant. Sir, I would like to draw the attention of the entire media and audience that you were the first hero opposite Deepika Padukone way back in Aishwarya, and that was Deepika's first super hit film.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and today we were just talking about Pathan, which is why I'm talking about this, that way back you are the first hero. Okay.
I am so lucky actually acted with her in my first film.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I would like you to share, what is you have done this, role in Underworld Ka Kabzaa. I just want you to share what was the exciting challenge that you faced in playing this role.
So making, sir, because this whole thing, this is not a film actually go out and shoot wherever you want to. For every scene and everything you have to erect sets and control lighting and takings, everything we have to. Even the juniors and our attire actually. It is a period subject, that is the challenge actually. That's why I told you, he used to call me at 8 o'clock and my shot is at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. So only thing is we need that patience and we should be in that actually character, and those are all the challenges in this movie. Yeah.
Hi, Upendra sir. Hi, Samir here from Movie Talkies.
Yeah.
Since the trailer came out, people are comparing the film with KGF to, the color aspects, the BGM, maybe the gangster theme.
Please, I request everybody don't compare any film with any other film actually. Yeah, maybe that look and feel is when they saw teaser, that was there actually, people are talking about KGF and similarity between KGF and this film. But after trailer, everybody knows that actually this is not KGF. It has got a completely different storyline, and I am giving you assurance that this is a completely different film.
Hi, Shriya. Akruti here from Absolute India News. My question is to you.
Hi.
Shriya, you have, worked in films of multiple languages, including Hindi and even down south. How do you think that has added to your growth, and now you are feasible working in any language?
Language changes the flavor of the people, and India is a country where currency is printed in 19 languages. And it also is something that brings us all together. And it was very beautiful feeling for me. I still remember the first time I took a flight to go to Hyderabad to give my first screen test. And I felt how different but how beautifully similar we all are. So when I started working in different languages, it was interesting because you learn the language, you learn the culture, you understand, and everything is so similar yet so different. So I feel like the captain of the ship is always the director. But I feel the simplest way to explain to you is how English humor is different from British humor, American humor and British humor. And so it's interesting to understand and see all of that, but at the same time, there is so much more that you can tell